everybody, welcome back to James Plays Riven. Let's go ahead and get onto this monorail type thing and see where it will take us. Hopefully to a lot of new stuff, because I don't quite know what I'm gonna do if we just hit another dead end real quick. There we go. Off camera, I did take another look at the room with the rotating walls because I wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything. It's still entirely possible that I am missing something, but there's just a door that's not yet open. And that's why I kept thinking that there has to be another lever. And so I messed around with that, trying to see if I could find a combination where I would get access to something that I just overlooked last time, but I didn't see anything. So hopefully all the answers are going to be found here after our little trip. Okay. This looks like something that I should be writing down. For lack of a better description, I'm going to say this kind of looks like an eye. So I'll just say eye orb on wall, or cliffside, or rock face, or... And when I touch it, it showed me a Roman numeral? Not a Roman numeral. Sort of a Roman numeral, but not. That's fine, you do that. We got stairs. There's nothing else around this way, right? It's just... yeah. I don't know how I feel about this world so far, Riven. It's very... It feels very lifeless. Which, I mean, it's not like the areas in Mist were full of life, but there was... just, I don't know, felt like more just things. A lot less, more construction, more just different things, to more buildings and stuff. We're seeing a whole different structure going on here. We have obviously some construction and technology, but a lot of the stuff so far is carved into the rock. We just have a lot of rock, a lot of dust, and I'm wondering what's going to happen, because in Mist, we did go to different worlds and we got different scenery. It's still early here, but I just haven't seen anything that would suggest we're leaving Riven, because that's the whole point of the story. So I am hoping that there is a little bit more variation that will come up at some point. Let's go up. Okay, here we are. Okay. Ask and ye shall receive, it seems. Very interesting. Looks like we got a couple different paths that we could explore. Does not look like the best axe for chopping down trees, but seems like that's what it was used for. That's the implication. What's this? Hmm. Okay. Ooh, are we going on a little trippy trip? Going on a little trippy trip. A little minecart ride. Alright. Okay, keep your hands and feet inside the ride at all times. Okay, totally not disorienting in the least. I totally... I don't know, I just feel like I'm playing Superman 64 right now. Underwater tunnel. Oh boy. This might not be a trip I want to take right now, but at least we got to see it. Hopefully it's not a one-way trip, but that's what save states are for. Oh, gee, okay. Well then. So Riven's big. There's all kinds of stuff. Alright, so any concerns that I had about it being a little too lacking variety, well, I don't have to worry about that now. I do not know how I get... Do I go down the steps, or down the ladder, and over, and up a ladder? Alright, so this should be our return trip. I am gonna cut it. And let's see how we do over here again. That opened. That's nice. Huh. Like we've got ourselves some sort of village here in the woods. Big, tall plant stalks. Don't see anything off the path here. So we just keep on... Oh, split. Split. Alright, hold on. Definitely making a definite choice to go to the right. And we'll keep going down. We found a totem of sort. Doesn't seem like I can go around it. Is it giving off a light, or does it have a light on it? Okay, that's nothing. Oh. There's another one of those, like, sword things I just noticed. And now we are going to the left. This is... I'm absolutely going to get lost here. There's a person up there. First I thought it might have just been like a piece of cloth or something waving in the wind, but... that was definitely a person. You've got stairs that way. I guess we'll try going this way. As long as we just keep picking right and then backtracking when we hit a dead end, that'll make it easier for me to remember where I've gone, what I've looked at. In theory, at least. Cave painting of some sort. And actually see it more clearly here, not in the close-up. Another cutscene. There's people up there. There's people down here. Oh, he coming. Oh, he grabbed a kid. Are they afraid of me? They should be. Huh. Looks like there's a lever here in the middle that I would go pull in a direction, but it's not letting me do nothing. Can't have no fun at all. What's this? Okay, there's our ladder down. This doesn't actually go anywhere. Seems like this is our only place that we can go. Go around. They're definitely hiding from me. Don't want to get into that just yet. Lots of stuff to look at, nothing to interact with. I just feel like a crazy person, just clicking on everywhere, just trying to find a crumb. Okay, I guess we will get into this. Never mind. Please come back up. Yay, alright. Inside. Can I close the hatch? Nothing operates. What am I missing here? If I click too close to the center, then I just jump on out. I don't see a way to just grab it and pull it. We got this does nothing, this does nothing, this does nothing. Clicking and holding, clicking and dragging. Nothing. This is nothing. Okay. Well, let's put that down just because it's something different. And I think we head down and down, back around. Still can't do anything with this. Overlooked this before, I think. Unless this is the way I came from. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. So instead we will go to this direction. Oh, and it all wrapped right back around. So... did I see everything here, then? Over to the far right was the minecart. We went through here. There was a fork. We went one way, hit a dead end with a totem. Went the other way, found the village. Going to the left from the village brought us back around here. Going to the right brought us into the village where there was nothing we could do with anything. I think that's right. So let's go down. Those are things. Would I be correct in saying that's our first instance of seeing something like a fantastical creature? We've seen birds, we've seen butterflies, we've seen beetles, all the B words. But those were all, like, real. I mean, the beetles might have been a little bit on the large side, but... anyway. Okay, we do have a fork there. We'll stick to this side for now. It's like another one of these watchtowers. Here's another one of those eyes. And that is... okay. Let's try writing that down as best we can. That looked like a D-I? What does this do? Oh, it's a water pool. So that fills up, and then I see it looks like a drainage pipe. Here, that the water goes through and gets carried somewhere. That wouldn't have changed anything, I don't think. I turn it again, is it going to drain? It won't let me turn it at all. Okay. Okay, be that way, game. Keep heading over this way. Ladder down. Down, down. That looks interesting. Okay. Ooh, sure. Ah, that one closed by itself. So now things will work in this. That's good. This is on a rail. Ah. I see. So we are currently stopped on one of those H things. So I wouldn't interact with it manually. I interact with it with the vehicle here. It's like a track changer. I think we breached the water. I'm still not sure what this does. Can I get out from here? Can not. Interesting. This is confusing. This is gonna be a real big thing. Now I think I know what this is for. If I keep it this way, we should be going to the right. Okay. So our center lever that we turn is for changing direction at one of those junctions. The slider is for switching tracks on a straight path where there's a fork. And then this is just our go forward button, or lever. Where are we now? Oh. We made a round trip. Just as planned. That, I'm gonna be so lost doing all that down here. We will have to kind of really be focused for traveling down there. I'm going to wipe all that information from my brain right now. And we will try to maybe make some kind of mapping or route. Write that down at some point. I'm going to go back over here, and I'm going to take this minecart. And we can explore a little bit over here, I think. Don't see anything out here. Is our ladder up? Oh, I think I know what that is. This should be a pile of wood chips. That this is cutting up logs, and they make the pulp and everything to make their paper for their books. We saw a whole beetle about it. This is interesting. Let us ignore it for right now. Okay, looks like we hit the end over here. Feeds into that? Yes. Or comes... No, it would feed into it. Got a ladder. Okay, let's go up and see what this whole furnace thing is. Never mind, can't actually get into it. Presumably because it's on fire. Maybe this is like a temperature reader. Red is hot. And we need to shut it down in order to get in there. That's my current thinking. Ooh. Ooh, okay. There we go. That's something. Don't actually know what this does. This just appears to be the gas valve, though. Yeah, see, it's boiling. These all appear to be... This is unrelated. This and this are unrelated to this. This is connected, this is disconnected, this is down, now this is up. Leave it like that. We'll turn this. Okay, so I'm going to assume it's feeding in this direction, and this valve this way. It's this pipe. Goes this way. Whereas turn it this way, it goes down this other pipe, which goes here. Where we have that valve turned up. Don't know what this connect and disconnect does. Don't know just yet what this would do. I am going to assume that we got to go out here to sort that out. Let's see. Yep. We can get in now. Okay, things are happening. I don't know if this counts as puzzle solving or not, but we are still able to find things to look at, which is good. So, looks like we need a way to drain the water in order to get further into this place. Okay, so now this should be feeding into that line that I was just looking at. And then we got this one. Let's take a quick look-see back this way. No, stop looking at things I don't want to look at. But I don't see any way to interact with this. Even if I go up. Here, I don't think there... Oh, wait a minute. Okay. All the more alarming that it just kicks us out of the minecart onto that thing. But at least I'm right about things. That my understanding of what I'm looking at and what I'm doing appears to be correct. Now that should drain. I don't think it drained, but something dropped. I see. So we've raised a platform that we did not have raised before. There we go. But, again, still filled with water. This is strange. This little slit here. Well, now the question is, we now have it feeding through, so what happens when we change it this way again? That no longer works. That totally makes sense. There's our drainage. Okay. So platform is up, the water is drained, now we can further explore. I know I said in the first video here that the way I like to go about things is to just explore and take in as much information I can before I worry about solving puzzles. That doesn't mean that's always the way it's going to work. Sometimes something really catches my eye and I feel like it's something I can do, or I feel like it's something I should do in order to make my progress, and I don't want to just ignore it necessarily. This is dark. So this is one of those things. You know, the puzzle, it was right there, and it felt like something that I could sort out. And I did. And it's leading us to look at more things. So I think that's exactly... I think that makes sense. Does that make sense to you guys? And can I close these? Okay, is there anything behind the doors? There is, in fact, something behind the doors. Alright then. Doesn't seem like I can pull it over this way. It also doesn't seem like it's operating, but it's obviously some sort of pulley. Okay, this is just so much. I'm gonna stop going this way. Let's check this direction. Hello, big spinning ball. Spin, spin, spin. One of them looks important. And I can't go any further down or anything. And whatever is in front of it here. Nothing to do with there. Just gonna do its thing. Okay. Strange that I would zoom in so close onto a fan. Okay, not totally understanding this then. Huh. It's almost like a trap. Am I baiting a trap? And if so, what am I trying to catch? And why wouldn't they just go for all this? And what's the deal with the fan? Just trying to see if there's anything on the, like, offshoots to look at. Now we will venture out this way and see what we got here. Cannot open this. Probably related to this. I guess we might as well leave it in this state. This looks familiar now. I think we saw this from a distance. Well then. This just another one of these, or are we back to where we've previously gone? And if so... Ooh, shortcut? Okay, look at that. All right. That's cool. I appreciate that. Can't get across this small little gap. Ah! It's all coming together. It's all coming together. So we've solved the mystery of the elevator. And while we're here, set that like that, and see if that'll do anything for us on our exploration to this new pathing here. Can we go around here? And it doesn't look like it. It cuts off on the transition, this bridge, but I think that's just the nature of the different screens. That bridge should be this bridge. Hey! I knew that there had to be a third lever. So I'm trying to see where this connects to. It comes up, goes over there. Looks like we got something here. Could be wrong. I don't like when the button is like this, because I can't skip ahead on the transition. I can only skip video animations. I can't skip when it's just a sound. There we go. So that's the secret that I was looking for about the other door that needed to be opened. We now have opened it. We now also got that bridge set. And we've got a way around back to that area while that bridge is up. So that is potentially good. Oh, wait. Did I put that down? I did, and I didn't put it back up. There we go. Oh. Ooh, actually... Secret? Secret behind here? No. Okay. This is still just doing its thing of existing and confusing me. So I've kind of gotten a bit lost. Oh, I think I got it. Okay. I think. There we go. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a note of this. We got colors. We got Roy G. Biv. So... And then how big is this? 6? No, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 25 by 25? Am I mathing correctly? So as far as puzzles go at the moment, and like puzzles, not just mechanics, not like mechanical things with levers and buttons that connect to each other. Like just like this is a straight up puzzle to me at the moment. There's this, and there is the hatch underneath that quote-unquote rocket at the start that has the 5-button sequence on it to open it up. And then possibly that cage thing where you sit down. You might be able to call that a puzzle. But I'm more inclined to say that's like a mechanical, how things work, connect to each other sort of deal. I can't go forward. Let's look at these again. They're here. And we've seen this. We went in there. And we've seen this. Writing and creating. Was that this one? Yes. Wrong button. Got ahead of myself with that escape key. So they worship the book writer. The book writer casts them out. Why do I get the feeling this is Gen? But I don't see anything that would really coincide with the puzzle. So, let me think for a moment. We created shortcuts, and we can bypass that bridge and leave it that way so it can bring us up to a thing I cannot solve. We have this here that I have no idea. I've seen nothing that would indicate what the sequence is for this, how that works. We did move the gas here, so we can lower this And we've got a thing that we can look into, except we see nothing in all of its different states. Is it dirty and I need to clean it, or what? We went around in the monorail to the places with the things. We went on the minecart. We explored over there. We went to the village, explored there. I suppose the next order of business would be to sort out the underwater thing. I'm getting back into this. There's also a button that I'm just now remembering. It's here, yeah. But what? It's not working. There those things are again. Let's get past that. There was a fork here we never went through. Okay. Wait. Am I silly? Wait. What is something's happening? Never mind, false alarm. Okay, I thought there was a offshoot. I guess I could have been very mistaken on that because of the way things go. When you, like, turn your view. And I was just seeing backwards instead of a spot to my left. Go in the tunnel. And this is just backwards, yeah? Okay. Well, at least we know that. This is dry again. Wonder what that's about. Alright, we're not gonna get into this bad boy and start trying to figure that out right now. This is gonna be a video. We're gonna call it here. But I think that's the only thing now that I have to explore. We figured out the rotating room, opened that door, created a shortcut. So that's good. That's all taken care of. The elevator up we did. The only thing that I could check that now that it's up. If something's different down there now. We raised the bridge, so... I'm just thinking and writing, updating my notes here. In Myst, I did recordings. I recorded like half the game. Then I reviewed the footage for editing, and I made notes for things that I had questions on. This time around, I'm trying to write down those questions as they're coming up in the gameplay. I'm trying to be more observant. I'm trying to think more about my surroundings and what I'm seeing and interacting with. And if there's something I'm wondering about, I want to make a note of it so I remember and go back to it in the future. We'll see how that goes. I think that I did a pretty good job here of looking at a whole lot of stuff. Obviously, there's way more to be looking at. And we will hopefully figure that out, but for right now, I think all I've got is this for further exploration. Just like in the last video, I kind of went around as much as I could, and then we had that monorail. That's what I'm going to call it. It's on a single rail. So we went there, and now we've explored, and we've kind of had everything come together, and then we just have this, where I didn't really explore the different directions I could go. I just kind of went in a return trip here. And, I mean, we'll just kind of see what happens next time, alright? I have questions. I don't really feel like there's much puzzle, but I kind of like that. It feels more environmental, even though we are talking about all these mechanisms and pipelines and stuff like that. It feels like it's part of a world. That they have functions, and I'm supposed to figure out those functions and how to utilize them for myself. Which is nice. Myst, I didn't dislike Myst, and I didn't dislike the puzzles, but things could feel really out there. Like the island of Myst was very incoherent, if that makes sense. You got a sunken ship, you got a rocket ship, you got a clock tower, you got just like things that nothing really tied together, and you're solving them just because they're there to solve. And you solved them by finding a place that just told you the answer, which is all good and fine. I said in the first episode, I didn't want this to be more Myst, and so far it's not. So I'm feeling very good about this so far, and I am very interested to continue exploring and see things come together. Like this episode, I felt like I saw things come together, And I'm feeling good about that. I'm feeling good about this game and this experience. More of this. Let's keep doing it. I'll see you next time. Love ya. Mwah. Bye-bye.